ఇంటర్మీడియట్ విద్యారంగంలో అగ్రగామి మన ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్. ఐఐటి, జేఈఈ అయినా, నీట్ అయినా తిరుగులేని విద్యా సంస్థ ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్.
Yes, continuation to the last class. That is the symmetry. That is the symmetry. Then what is the meaning of the symmetry? In the word of the symmetry, sim means equal. Etry means cutting. Etry means cutting. If any type of the animal, if any type of the individual, if it can be cleaved into two equal half, if it can be cleaved into two equal parts through a plane, then that is said to be as the symmetry. If any type of the individual, if it can be cut into two equal parts through any one of the plane, through any one of the angle, then that nature is said to be as the symmetry. Definitely, for example, just assume this is the hydra. This is the hydra. If we can cleave this hydra body into two equal half parts, then this nature is said to be as the symmetry. Definitely in this case, each and every this part is said to be as the anti-mirror. Definitely if the individual gets cleaved into two equal half parts, to equal parts, then each and every equal part which is formed is said to be as the anti-mirror, or this also called as the equal half. That is said to be as the equal half or equal anti-mirror. Then to get form the equal half, to get divide the body into two equal parts, then in what fashion body organs or the visceral organs have to be arranged? Definitely to give rise to equal halves, then what is the fashion of arrangement of the visceral organs in them means, definitely to divide this body into two equal half, this visceral organs must be arranged in equal distance on either side of the principal axis. Definitely in each and every individual body, whatever the central axis which is present, that central axis is said to be as the principal axis. Principal axis. Definitely in our body, this is said to be as the principal axis. This axis is said to be as the principal axis. Similarly, in the hydra body, this axis is said to be as the principal axis. Definitely in each and every individual, through the central part of the body, central axis of the body, whatever the axis which is present, or along the length of the body centrally, whatever the axis which is present, that is said to be as the principal axis. Definitely on either side of the principal axis, visceral organs are arranged in equal number with equal distance. For example, in our body, this is the principal axis. This is said to be as the principal axis. On either side of the principal axis, one pair of the eyes are present with equal distance. On either side of the principal axis, one pair of the ears are present in equal distance. On either side of the principal axis, one pair of the heart chambers are present. Means, overall 4 heart chambers are present. This side too, this side too. Means definitely on either side of the principal axis, with equal distance, one pair of the lungs are present, one pair of the kidneys also present. Means definitely in each and every symmetrical animal, these visceral organs are arranged on either side of the principal axis in equal distance. That fashion of arrangement is said to be as the geometrical fashion of arrangement. Geometrical fashion of arrangement means definitely whatever the individual which maybe can be cut into 2 equal whole, can be cut into 2 equal antimirror, that individual must be with geometrical fashion of arrangement of the internal organ. Without this kind of the geometrical fashion of the arrangement of internal organ, it's not possible to us to cleave the animal into 2 equal whole, equal parts, equal antimirror. So that only the first condition is that to cleave the animal into 2 equal whole, to cut the animal into 2 equal parts, at first visceral organs which are present in that particular individual, they have to be arranged on either side of the principal axis in equal number, in equal distance. That is said to be as the geometrical fashion of arrangement. Second, if organs are in single number, for example, in our body, vertebral column, that is the spinal cord, which is present, that is the single in number. Then how it can be arranged means, in the case of the unpaired organs, these unpaired organs must be arranged over that kind of the principal axis centrally. This is the principal axis. Along the length of the principal axis, these unpaired organs must be arranged centrally. This is the central part of the principal axis. This is the principal axis. This is the vertebral column. This vertebral column is arranged along the length of the principal axis centrally. In that way, in the case of the organs, if they are paired in condition, definitely they may be arranged on either side of the principal axis in equal number with equal distance. Otherwise, if this kind of the organ is in single number, then how that may be gets arranged means that unpaired organs must be present on the principal axis centrally. Definitely this is the central principal axis. So this fashion of arrangement is said to be as the geometrical fashion of arrangement or definitive arrangement of visceral organs. Definitive arrangement of the visceral organ means definitive nothing but it is a particular type of the arrangement of the visceral organ. If this kind of the visceral organs are occurs in the form of the geometrical fashion or definitive fashion on either side of the visceral organ, on either side of the principal axis, then only it is possible to cleave the individual into two equal whole through any plane. Second one is that definitely animal must be with definitive form. That must be with the definitive form. Then only it is possible to get divide that animal into two equal whole. So what is the meaning of the definitive form? That animal must be with a distinct shape. That animal must be with a distinct shape. Then only it is possible to cleave that individual into two equal whole through any plane. That is nothing but animal must be with a definitive form. What are the conditions which must be present in an individual to cleave that kind of the individual into two equal whole through any plane means? One is that internal organs or visceral organs must be arranged as geometrical fashion of arrangement or definitive arrangement of visceral organs must be present. That means on either side of the principal axis, visceral organs must be occurs in equal number, in equal distance. That is the geometrical fashion of arrangement. Second condition is that this animal must be with a distinct shape, animal must be with a distinct form. Then only it is possible to cleave it into two equal whole. Next, definitely this mode of symmetry is must be correlated with its lifestyle. Mode of symmetry or type of symmetry, mode of symmetry must be correlated with its lifestyle. Means whether it is sessile, whether it is freely moving, whether it is with well developed complexity body. So depending upon that kind of the animal lifestyle, animal living nature, type of the symmetry maybe it's a depend. Definitely mode of the symmetry nothing but type of the symmetry. Type of the symmetry must be correlated with its lifestyle or its mode of living. Whether it is with the sessile, whether it is freely moving, whether it is with the rounded body, whether it is with the vase-like. So depending upon that, type of the symmetry is gets depends. Then what is the meaning of this sessile? Means non-motile. If animal may not be shows the movement forever, if animal may not be shows the movement forever, then that is said to be as the non-motile, that is the sessile. If this kind of the animal is attached to the ground, if this kind of the animal never shows the movement throughout its lifetime, then that is said to be as the non-motile or sessile. Or sluggish. Animals, if they may be sluggish, sluggish means lazy. Definitely animal, if it is with the laziness, if it is always keep inactive, if it may not be gets runs fastly, then that is said to be as the sluggish. That is the lazy or free moving. Means this kind of the individuals maybe shows the fastness movement. In that way, definitely, if this kind of the animals are whether with a sessile nature, whether with a sluggish nature, whether with a free moving nature, depending upon that, this type of the symmetry is gets depend. Means mode of the symmetry must be correlated with its lifestyle. Means a type of the symmetry always depends upon its lifestyle, its living nature. Again, this kind of the animals, if they maybe shows the symmetry, then that kind of the animals are said to be as the symmetrical animals. Animals, if they maybe shows the symmetry, then they are said to be as the symmetrical animal. Otherwise, if the animals may not exhibit symmetry, then that kind of the animals are said to be as the asymmetrical animals. Definitely in the case of the living world, all kind of the animals may not be exhibit the symmetry. Few animals may not be with the symmetry, few animals may not exhibit the symmetry. The animals which may not exhibit the symmetry, they are said to be as the asymmetrical animal. The animals which may be exhibit the symmetry, they are said to be as the symmetrical animal. Of them, first one is the asymmetrical animals. Means the animals which are without definitive body form, which are without geometrical fashion of the visceral organ, such animals are not able to cleave into two equal whole through any plane. So that animal is said to be as the asymmetrical animal. The animals which are without distinct shape of body, the animals in which visceral organs are arranged irregularly but not in geometrical fashion, such animals are not possible to cleave into two equal whole through any plane. That kind of the animal is said to be as the asymmetrical animal. For example, just assume this is the amoeba body. This is said to be as the amoeba. This is without a distinct shape. It is without a distinct shape of the body. And inside of the body, visceral organs also arranges irregularly. Visceral organs are arranges irregularly. This is the ribosome, this is the lysosome, this is the mitochondria, this is the endoplasmic reticulum, that is the ER. In that way, inside of this amoeba, in cytoplasm, organelles are arranges irregularly. So, if we can cleave this kind of the body in this particular plane, it may not gives two equal parts. Otherwise, if we can cleave through this plane, in this case also it may not gives two equal parts. Means through any plane if we can cleave, this amoeba body may not be gives rise to equal hall. This amoeba body may not be gets divided into two equal hall through any plane. That may be longitudinal plane, that may be oblique plane, that may be transverse plane. Whatever through the plane, if we can cleave the body of the amoeba to equal half to equal parts, never gets formed. So that only that is said to be as the asymmetrical animal. Asymmetrical animal. What is the reason to not form to equal halves through any plane means they are not with definitive body form. Body form means definitive structure, definitive shape. Amoeba is not with a distinct shape. Second one, geometrical passion. Geometrical passion of visceral organs is absent. Definitely visceral organs which are present inside of the body, such visceral organs are not arranged on either side of the principal axis in regular fashion. Definitely this kind of the visceral organs which are present are not gets arranged on either side of the principal axis in equal distance, in equal number. So that only it is not possible to give rise to equal hall through any plane when we cut them. So that only they are said to be as the asymmetrical animals. What are the example for asymmetrical animals means? Amoeba, most of sponges, that is the most of the poriferans but not all. Most of the sponges, again adult gastropods. Gastropods are belongs to phylum Mollusca. Gastropods are belongs to phylum Mollusca. Adult gastropods but not their larvas. Definitely adult gastropods are asymmetrical. What is the reason to become adult gastropods as asymmetrical means? Because of due to the torsion. Because of due to the torsion, this adult gastropods are becomes asymmetrical. They loses definitive body form. Then what is the meaning of the torsion? What is the meaning of the torsion means? Definitely larvae of gastropods are with the definitive body form, they are with the bilateral symmetry. They are with the bilateral symmetry. What is that? I will tell you later. What is the bilateral symmetry? I will tell you later. Larvas of gastropods are with the bilateral symmetry, but as the development is going on, in larvas of gastropods, right side of the visceral organs, for example, just assume this is the principal axis, these are the visceral organs which are present in the right side, these are the visceral organs which are present in the left side. So during the development, right side of the visceral organs shows fastest growth than the left side of the visceral organ. By that way, right side of the visceral organs increases in length than the right side of the left side of the visceral organ. By that way, they overlap them. Just assume, definitely right side of the visceral organs which are present, they shows the fastest growth than the left side of the visceral organ. By that way, right side of the visceral organs are increases in length. Later, they overlap left side of the visceral organ. By that way, body loses the definitive form. So this phenomenon is said to be as the torsion. Torsion nothing but, if right side of the visceral organs shows the fastest growth than the left side of the visceral organ, then if right side of the visceral organs increases in length than the left side of the visceral organ after some time, this right side of the visceral organs shows turning towards the left side of the visceral organ to cover them. That kind of the nature is said to be as the torsion. At what angle right side of the visceral organs turns towards the left side of the visceral organ to cover them means with 180 degrees angle. With 180 degrees angle, this right side of the visceral organs turns towards the left side to cover the left side of the visceral organ. That nature is said to be as the torsion. Because of due to the torsion, this adult gastropods loses definitive body form. By that way, finally, these animals are not able to cleave into two equal hollow through any plane. So definitely, what is the reason to loss? What is the reason to gets lost? Symmetry in adult gastropods means that is nothing but torsion. Because of due to the torsion, this adult gastropods loses the symmetry. Once again, I want to repeat the torsion definition. Torsion means during the development, during the embryonic development, right side of the visceral organs shows fastest growth than the left side of the visceral organ. By that way, right side of the visceral organs are increases in length than the left side. Later, right side of the visceral organs turns towards the left side of the visceral organ to cover them at 180 degrees angle. This is the 180 degrees angle. This is 180 degrees angle. That kind of the phenomenon is said to be as the torsion. Because of due to the torsion only, adult gastropods loses definitive body form. By that way, it is not possible to us to cleave the body into two equal hollow through any plane. So that only they are become so asymmetrical. Adult gastropods are becomes asymmetrical finally, but their larval forms are with the bilateral symmetry. This is the asymmetrical. Second one is the symmetrical animals. Second type of the animals are symmetrical animals. Symmetrical animals. The animals which are with the definitive body form, these animals are with the definitive body form. Again, In this animals, geometrical fashion of, so that only this kind of the animals can be able to divide into two equal half, can be cut into two equal half through any one of the plane. So in that way, animals which are with the definitive body form means animals which are with the definitive body shape, in which visceral organs are arranged on either side of the principal axis in equal distance with equal number. Such animals can be able to cleave into two equal half to equal antimeter through any one of the plane. So they are said to be as the symmetrical animals. Definitely, in all symmetrical animals, depending upon the nature of the principal axis, depending upon the lifestyle, this symmetry principally categorized into four types. Definitely, depending upon the lifestyle of an individual, depending upon the nature of the principal axis, this symmetry is principally categorized into four types. What are the four types of the symmetries means? One is radial symmetry. Second one is the biradial symmetry. Third one is the pentamerous radial symmetry, and fourth one is the bilateral symmetry. So definitely, depending upon the nature of the principal axis, depending upon the lifestyle of an individual, this symmetry principally categorized into four types. One is said to be as the radial symmetry, second biradial symmetry, third pentamerous radial symmetry, fourth one is the bilateral symmetry. So of them, first one is said to be as the radial symmetry. First type of the symmetry is said to be as the radial symmetry. Of the first type of the symmetry is radial symmetry. So whatever the individuals which exhibit this radial symmetry, they may be sessile, they may be slow moving, they may be planktonic, they may be sluggish. The animals in which radial symmetry is appear, that animals are sessile. What is the meaning of this sessile? They may not show the movement forever. They may not show the movement forever. They are said to be as the sessile, or they may be shows the slow moving. Very slowly they may be shows the movement. They are said to be as the slow moving or planktonic. Any type of the animal, if it can move with the help of the water wave, any type of the animal if it can be moves with the help of the water wave but not independently, that kind of the animal is said to be as the planktonic. Definitely planktonic forms means any type of the animal if it can be moves from one place to another place with the help of the water wave but not independently, they are said to be as the planktonic. Again, sluggish means lazy. These are the lazy. Sessile means non-motile. Non-motile means they never shows the movement. So in that way, the animals which are with the sessile nature or which maybe shows the slow movement, or they may be moves from one place to another place with the help of the water wave, or they may be with the lazy nature. Such animals exhibit this kind of the radial symmetry. Definitely radial symmetry is very commonly appear in the case of the diploblastic animals. Diploblastic animals such as Cnidaria, such as the Ctenophora. Definitely in the case of the Cnidaria, in the case of the Ctenophorans, this kind of the radial symmetry is very commonly appear. Means radial symmetry is very common in the case of the diploblastic animals such as the Cnidarians and the Ctenophorans. What is the meaning of the diploblastic? In their body wall, if two germinal layers or the embryonic layers are present, then that is said to be as the diploblastic. Of them, outermost layer is said to be as the ectoderm. Innermost layer is said to be as the endoderm. In that way, in all kind of the diploblastic animals, this radial symmetry is very commonly appear. Then, what is the radial symmetry means? Just assume. In all this kind of the radially symmetrical animals, body is cylindrical. In all this kind of the radially symmetrical animal, body is cylindrical or body is rounded. Definitely this body is said to be as the cylindrical body. Means the body is with rounded. In this body, anteriorly a opening is present. This surface is said to be as the oral surface. This is the oral surface. Definitely of this anterior surface which is with the mouth like opening, that is said to be as the oral surface. Opposite to that kind of the oral surface, whatever the surface of body which is present, this is said to be as the aboral surface. Definitely in the case of the Cnidarians, body is always look like as this cylindrical form. Means that is rounded, that is elongated. That kind of the body is said to be as the cylindrical body. Cylinder means rounded. Again in this body, anteriorly mouth like opening is present. That surface is said to be as the oral surface. Opposite to that kind of the surface, whatever the opening is present, that is said to be as the aboral surface. The axis which connect this oral surface with the aboral surface, the axis which connect oral surface with the aboral surface, that axis is said to be as the oroaboral axis. This is the principal axis, oroaboral axis, that is said to be as the principal axis in the case of the cnidarian. So around to this kind of the oroaboral axis, visceral organs are arranged in equal number, in equal distance. For example, just assume this is the body of an individual, this is the oroaboral axis, this is the body, this is oroaboral axis. So around to this oroaboral axis, in all directions, visceral organs are occurs in equal number, in equal distance. Definitely just assume this is the body of an individual, this is the oroaboral axis. Definitely this axis is principal axis here. Around to this axis, visceral organs are occurs in equal number and in equal distance. Definitely in this particular case, if we can cleave the body through this axis, it will give rise to equal hull, or through this plane if we can cleave the body to into equal hull, definitely it will be possible, or through this plane if we can cleave the body to equal hull, then finally it gives rise to equal hulls. In that way, definitely around to the oroaboral axis, around to the oroaboral axis, visceral organs are occurs, visceral organs are occurs in equal distance, in equal number, around to that oroaboral axis. So that only it is possible to cleave the animal into two equal hull through any plane, through any angle. If we can cleave the body through this angle, it is possible to form two equal hull, or through this plane if we can cleave the body, it is possible to give rise to equal hull. Through this plane if we can cleave the body, it is possible to give rise to equal. Yes. In radially symmetrical animals, this visceral organs are occurs around to the principal axis, that is the oroaboral axis, in equal distance, in equal number. So that only it is possible to cleave the animal through any plane into two equal hull. Through this plane if we can cleave, it is possible to form the two equal hull. Through this plane also it is possible to cleave the animal into two equal hull. Through this plane also it is possible to cleave the animal into two equal hull. So that only this kind of the symmetry is said to be as the many planed symmetry. Many planed symmetry, because through many planes means this is the plane, or this is the plane, or this is the plane. Through any plane it is possible to cleave the body into two equal hull, but that plane must be passes through oroaboral axis. Definitely we have to cleave this body through the principal axis only. Whatever the plane may be, that may be longitudinal plane, that may be transverse plane, that may be oblique plane, whatever the plane may be, if through the principal axis, through the oroaboral axis, if we can cleave the body into, if we can cleave the body, then finally that gives rise to equal hull compulsorily. So that mode of symmetry is said to be as the many planed symmetry, that is nothing but radial symmetry. Again, this is also called as monaxial heteropolar symmetry. Monaxial heteropolar symmetry. Radial symmetry is also called as the monaxial heteropolar symmetry. Monaxial, mono means single, axial means axis. How many principal axes are present in the case of the radial symmetry? How many principal axes are present in radially symmetrical animal space? That is the one, that is the Oro-Aporo axis. So this Oro-Aporo axis is single. So that only that is said to be as the monaxial heteropolar. Hetero means different. Poles means terminals. This is the oral pole because here mouth is present. This is the up-oral pole where anus-like opening is present. Definitely here this Oro-Aporo axis is with the different poles, different terminal. This pole is the oral pole, this is the up-oral pole. So that only this is said to be as the heteropolar symmetry. Again, this radial symmetry is advantageous to sessile animal, slow moving animal, planktonic animal, sluggish animal, because in this kind of the symmetry sense organs are occurs on either side of or around to the principal axis in equal distance in equal number. Means in this kind of the symmetry sense organs are present around to the principal axis in equal number and equal distance, so that only this organisms has the capacity to respond against to the external stimuli in all direction at equal rate. For example, in this side food material is there, definitely this side of the sense organs can recognize that food material. By that way they catches that food material. Otherwise in this side food is there, this side of the sense organs detect that, immediately collect that. In that way, due to the presence of the sense organ in all directions around to the principal axis in equal number, they can able to respond in all directions against to the external stimuli. That is the advantage to that kind of the radial symmetry individuals. That is advantage to that kind of the sessile individual, slow moving individual, planktonic individual, sluggish individual. Means radial symmetry is advantageous to this individual because in this kind of the individual sense organs are occurs around to the principal axis in equal distance in equal number. By that way these animals can able to respond against to the external stimuli, so that only that is advantage to them. That is the radial symmetry, that is the first one. Second ఇందులో ఎంత వచ్చింది సార్ అది